God! Oh my, what an unexpected outpouring of love. I love it when an audience is just jazzed up. Right? I want you all to know something. That big guy in the white sweatshirt, the whole fucking time was looking at his cell phone, even the second introduction, and still that man is wearing a hoodie. Now, I don't know, maybe you're in some type of Star Wars movie in your head. I'm in a very, very good mood tonight, and it's great to be out. Spring is here. I just got back from Florida today. I tell you something. You think we're open here? Holy shit. I was on my first flight without a mask. It was amazing. Amazing. Yeah. I'm serious. It felt like an orgy. It was so good to be on a plane without a mask. And then the pilot comes out, and this is what he said. He goes, he goes, can you believe we just went through that for 2 years? And I'm like, yeah, I can't believe it. And yet, if you're wearing a mask in here tonight, don't feel bad. There's someone, I just saw this table here. No, put it back on, sir. You'll be at all of our funerals. Don't worry. You'll bury all of us. I'm in such a good mood. It was a good trip. You been to Florida, sir? What part? Where do you go? Boca. Yeah, huh? What do you do when you're in Boca? I'm guessing landscaping or pavers? You look like a Boca guy, sir. Stand up and show the group what I'm looking at, sir. Yeah. This guy walks through Boca and 5 homes go on the market immediately. We flew back today on Frontier, which is, oh man. It's the first time I've flown Frontier, and I gotta tell you, I didn't expect to see what I saw. Couldn't believe it. The whole plane it was amazing. Have you ever flown Frontier? Anybody? Okay, so you know the tray you flew?
I just got back from Frontier.
Did you fly Frontier?
It was horrible.
It was horrible, right?
Horrible.
Am I making this up? The little tray that flips down to hold your food, it's the size of a cell phone. It's like they're telling you right up front, you ain't getting shit. Was your plane packed?
Yeah, it was horrible.
Packed, right?
2 little kids with me too.
2 little kids with you? Oh, awful. Now, today on the plane, our plane was packed with no open seats. Cumulative IQ was 41. I shouldn't say that. It's just a shitty airline, right? Shitty. They charge for everything. Like, it's cheap to buy the ticket, and then when you're on the plane, everything is an extra. They're like, okay, here's a safety demonstration. If you're gonna buckle up, that's a charge. Did not enjoy my flight coming back. You do not fly Frontier, right? You fly, yeah. Who's your airline? Delta. Yeah. And you fly first class, right, sir? Believe me, sir, I can spot an expensive woman when I see one. What do you do for work, sir?
I'm retired.
You're retired? What did you do?
I was the chief probation officer.
Oh, what?
Chief probation officer.
Probation officer? I mean, listen, sir, I'm not a criminal, but if I was, I would never fucking listen to you. I'd be like, I'm just going on a crime spree. This guy's wearing goofy glasses. You should be ready tonight to laugh, right? At anything that gets said. I can look at you, and some of you are woke. You gotta stop, okay? Because you're in a comedy club, and you should be ready to laugh at shit. I should be able to laugh. Like, I called you essentially a landscaper. I called you a weak probation officer. You a costly woman. And you gotta laugh at that. Now, last week, I did a joke, and I got in trouble for the joke, because I said that women are the most of the people that complain in the world. Which is true. It's totally true. Like, guys generally, we don't complain, right? Like, just kind of fucking deal with shit. And women just find something to bitch about, you don't believe me, just go look at any Google review that's negative. All the negative Google reviews are some woman with very long fingernails and no fucking life. And I thought the meat was tough. Bitch, you had a golden corral. It wasn't even meat. You weren't even eating meat. You gotta check yourself at the door. It's nonstop. And I know this because I have 5 daughters, and I'm married to a woman. And they're always like they get upset at things that are not. Like every day I hear from one of the women in the house a conversation that starts like this. You're not gonna believe what happened yesterday. And I'm like, I'm not gonna believe it, because I'm not even gonna listen to it. I'm gonna tune out. When you get done talking, I'm gonna go, oh man, I can't believe that. And I'm gonna have no idea what you just said, because I don't even want to try to believe what got you pissed off. And by the way, it's honest to God, who's the most woke group? Young white girls, okay? Wake up every day, okay? What's gonna get me pissed off today? What? It's true, right? You're a woman, right? Yeah, okay? You have to ask today. You can't look at someone who looks like a woman and assume. You have to fucking know. Everything's up for grabs, and I think that's funny. I was at a gender reveal party, and they shot both colors up. And I go, oh my God, you're having twins. And the woman goes, no, we're just having one. I'm like, well, was it a boy or a girl? And this is what she said. I'm not making it up. She said, whatever they decide. And I'm like, yeah, because not everybody is born with a vagina. Some people have them installed. And I don't care how you got your vagina. I just want you to read the directions and pump the brakes every now and again. That's all. Listen, if you wanted to become a woman, I would support your right. I would support you. I wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't discriminate. You would be an ugly woman. Trust me. I'm serious. You would be heinous. You would be the kind of woman that people would look at and go, man, that chick should become a dude, because you would feel like you wasted your money your whole life. And I don't give a shit. Like, it doesn't matter to me at all. I have a very good friend of mine became a woman. I don't care. I'm still friends with her, okay? If I became a woman, which I've thought about doing, every now and then something will piss me off that means nothing. I'll be like, man, maybe I should just join the group and start Google reviewing shit. I think the hardest part for me if I became a woman would be learning how to do a proper Kegel exercise. Because if I have a vagina, I want a snappy vagina. Something with a little grip, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad you're laughing though, because I could tell by who's laughing and who isn't exactly who you voted for in the last election. And you gotta laugh at everything, right, sir? You're laughing, you're having a blast, all right? And believe me, I mean none of this. I love everybody. I think you should just laugh at everything, because life's better when you're laughing at it, right? How'd you meet that girl, sir?
At a bar. She's a bartender.
You?
She's a bartender.
Oh, I thought you said my boss. I thought it was like a bonus.
That would have been nice, but no.
You're a bartender?
No, she's a bartender. I met her.
Oh, you're an alcoholic. All right, good for you. Where do you bartend?
In Plainsboro.
In Plainsboro? Yeah, narrow it down. Give me a name of a joint.
The shack, the cat.
How long you dating?
Golf course. Like 4 or 5 months.
Oh, good for you. You're from New York originally, right?
I have family from Brooklyn. I live in Jersey now.
Oh, that sounds so mafia. That sounds so. I mean, you're like a cartoon mafia. Hey, you have families from Brooklyn. I'm handling things on this side of the river.
We'll talk about it after.
What do you do for work?
I'm a union electrician.
You're a what?
A union electrician, of course.
Of course you are. It fell off the truck. I think you're laughing at it. See, he's a mafia guy. I'm laughing at him. You should do a little test for yourself before you go to the club to figure out if you're the kind of person that belongs in a comedy club. Okay, because that woman complained about me for doing the joke. Did you see it? She actually complained. This is the best thing ever. She wrote a complaint. She said, Vinnie Brand went on stage and said he hates having women in the club, which is bullshit. I love having women in the club. And I love having people in the club. I'm married to a person who owns a vagina. But she named me by name, so I went to Google and said, she's bullying me. And Google took the fucking review down, and I'm like, yeah, motherfucker! I turned that woke shit right back around on you. I wrote a negative review about anything in my life because I'm from a different generation. Like, how old are you?
48.
40?
48.
48. You look good, sir. It's all that not working. All that no showing. Anyway, how old are you?
45.
You look good too. And you write Google review complaints?
I would never.
Good for you. It's the younger people. And oddly, I don't see anybody young in this audience. Anyway, you take a little test before you go to a club. Right, sir? You go to a club, you don't get offended by anything, do you?
Hell no.
Good for you, sir. Love that. You get offended? No, but some of you might. And here's the test you should take for yourself before you go out. Let's say you're walking down the street and you see a Christopher Columbus statue. What's your first thought? Is it, we should rip down that symbol of white hatred and oppression and throw it in the river and march straight to City Hall? Or is your first thought, oh snap, I've got Monday off? Yeah. Now listen to me. I want you to have fun tonight. Laugh at everything and enjoy the show. Tony Wood's one of the greatest comics ever. You're going to love that guy. I got a lot of show before this. Right now I'm going to bring to stage our feature act for the night. I love this guy. This guy's such a great comic. He's a regular all over New York City, all over Los Angeles. He's got a great Instagram account, which we'll talk about later on. Very proud to have him here. Please welcome our good friend Ty Rainey, everybody. Come on, Ty. Have a good set, man. Have a good set. Thank you.